Hey everybody, this is Heather, and today I'm going to talk to you about what are macros. I'm sure that you've heard it all over if you follow any type of fitness stuff, and it's kind of turned into this huge epidemic where everybody's wanting to be a part of it, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, I actually really like macros. You've heard probably If It Fits Your Macros or the IIFYM, and I think that it's all great, really. So let's get down to it. What is a macro, right? So macros are what makes up our food. It's your carbs, your proteins, and your fats. And anything that you eat will have at least one of those things in it. Now let me tell you why I think it's better to count your macros than it is your calories. So people count calories to lose weight or gain weight or even maintain weight all the time. And that's awesome and it works, but counting your macros, it works better. And the reason why is because, yeah, let's say that I eat 2,000 calories a day, but do you really know what that 2,000 calories is made up of, right? Like, if you look at your macro count, which will directly, like, you can see your macros and it'll tell you what the calorie makeup is with that as well. But if you count your macros, you know exactly how much carbs, fats, and proteins you're getting in your diet. And a diet where I'm eating mostly carbs and fat is going to make you feel and look a lot different than a protein where maybe you, or a diet rather, where you eat a lot more protein and carbs and less fat, right? Which is ideally what most people want, are more carbs and protein and less fat. Now, something else that you need to think about is micros. Now, what are micros? That's like the vitamins and stuff that are in your food, like your vitamin A and B, C, your iron, calcium, and fiber and stuff like that. And that's also important. It's not as important as macros. Macros are like the big one, but micros are important too because you can look at your fiber content for the day and you can look at that and tell exactly like how the quality of the carbs that you've eaten that day. If you ate, let's say, 200 grams of carbs that day and you only got like 10 grams of fiber that day, well, the carbs you ate were probably kind of shitty. If you have a higher fiber count, well, that means that the quality of carbs that you ate were better, right? And also, if you're ever trying to cut weight, you actually want to have a higher fiber count and a higher protein count. A nice little trick is that whenever you eat that stuff, it's harder for your body to actually break it down, and it keeps you fuller or feeling fuller longer, and it even raises your internal body temperature because it's working harder to break that stuff down, and you actually burn a little bit more calories because of that. So what to take from this video is you should probably find out what your macro count is. What would work for you if you're trying to maintain, gain, or lose weight. You have what will work for you. You need to find out what that is, and you need to go ahead and get to it. So you can go online. There's multiple websites that you can go to find it. A really great app to count your macros is called MyFitnessPal. It's available on Android and the iPhone. I haven't seen a phone that it doesn't work with. It's really great. I use it. My niece is a diabetic, and so I have to know her carb count and everything that she puts in her mouth, and I trust MyFitnessPal with that. I do double check it, but it's usually really reliable, and it's a great way to keep track of what you're eating. So there you have it. That's macros. I hope that you have a better understanding of it and that it helps you to achieve your goals. So thanks for watching and happy lifting.